Hello and welcome to Sleepland Beds. We're going to do a step-by-step tutorial of how to assemble our Ottoman beds. So let's get started. Okay, the Ottoman consists of 3 boxes, box 1, box 2, box 3. We're going to start off by opening each box, starting with box number 1. Okay, by using a sharp blade, we're starting with box 1. We're going to carefully cut the box open, which Chris is very kindly going to do. Okay, open the box back. You'll see we have protective wrapping over the headboard, and the first box consists of the leather effect headboard. Okay, once you've taken the plastic wrapping off the headboard, like we've just done, move the headboard to one side, move on to box 2. Place box 2 onto the floor, flat. And again, this is going to carefully open the box. Okay, once you've opened up the box, you'll see box 2 consists of your 2 side rails. Carefully place them to one side. Okay, what you'll have left in the box now, as you can see, is the fittings to assemble the bed and also the instructions, which you won't need them if you're watching this, because I'm going to show you easily how to do it. Okay, once you've took the plastic wrapping off the side rails, you'll see that the pistons are already attached to the side rails, which makes it a lot easier when we come to finish off the bed, so that's good. So we'll move the side rails to one side for now, and we'll move on to box 3, which is the last box, and we'll get that one open. Box 3 is quite heavy, so be careful. Maybe get 2 people to place it down on the floor. You don't put a hole in your ceiling. Okay, you'll see that box 3 as your floor, which sits on the floor of the Ottoman. We don't want your items sitting on your wooden floor, so we've managed to get a really good base put into the bed for you. And then we also have the base of the bed and the sprung slats. So we'll take the sprung slats, put them to one side with the plastic caps. They won't be used until the end. We've got some more fittings inside that, which we'll take a look in a minute. You'll see we've got the foot end as well in this box, so we'll put that together with the head end. It's a low modern foot end. And now we've got the base. Okay, we'll move the floor of the bed to one side, as that won't be getting used until the end. We'll also move the base of the bed, as that's not going to be used till the end. And now we'll start assembling. Okay, let's go. Okay, we now go over to the fittings and the instructions. What you need to do here, separate all your nuts and bolts into groups, and then check them off with how many you should have. For instance, the biggest bolt, which is that one, we should have 8. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's correct. So once you've gone along to make sure you've got everything you need, we can then start with the assembly of the bed. The first part you need to do is to attach the side rails to the head and the footboards. Okay, so we get the headboard, position it in the headboard position. Get your left hand side rail first. Place on the inside. Okay, so you've got your side rail placed. What we need here is 2 of the chunkiest bolts, which you should have 8 of. We need 2 of the spring washer, which you should also have 8 of. And we need 2 of the flat washer, which you should also have 8 of, which indicates that all these 8 pieces are to attach your side rails to your head and your foot. Okay, so the first washer goes through, which is your spring washer, followed by the flat washer. We then proceed by hand to start before you use your Allen key. Just place the bolt just slightly in. And the second one, spring washer, flat washer, into the hole below. Just get it in with your hand to start with. Okay, now get the Allen key. Turn the Allen key, screw the screw in. Don't screw it all the way in, as you need to hook the side rails over before you tighten this up. Top one, the bottom one. As you can see, I've left space to get these side rail hooked over, and then once that's done, we tighten it up. So there's your first 2. Okay, we've now done exactly the same on the other side. Place the 2 bolts and 2 washers in. We've also done the same on the footboard. So we've used all 8 chunky bolts on all 8 of each washer. We're now going to place the side rails to the head and the foot of the bed. So, very simple. You've got your 2 hooks on the end of the side rail, which very simply hooks onto the headboard. Move to your footboard. Then make sure your washers on the outside, like that. The footboard, place it over the other side rail now. Very simply hook the side rail onto the headboard, and then hook onto the footboard, ensuring that the bed is straight. We now proceed to tighten all 8 bolts. Okay, once you've finished tightening all the bolts, it's quite handy to get someone to help you, like Chris, my little apprentice there. So once you've tightened them all, making sure that they're all as tight as you can possibly turn it. It can sometimes help if you've got a screwdriver with the Allen key bit, just to get a final turn, but if not, ensure that they're really tight. It's also a good tip that once you've finished the bed, just to go back round and check them all, make sure any haven't come loose. Okay, you can see with this Ottoman bed, we've gone for an elegant stitching design, just to make it look so it's not so plain. It's very minimalistic, so for people with small bedrooms that want loads of storage with an Ottoman bed, this could be the one for you. And it's not too bulky like some of them, but it's still got a really nice design, sleek and modern. Okay, the next stage, once you've attached the side rails to the head and the foot, you see you've had a box that consists of the 4 corner pieces. This is for your Ottoman base to sit on. Basically, the black piece attaches to the side rail and to the headboard. Okay, for this one, you'll need the smaller screws, which you've got 16 of, 4 of them for each one, so 4 screws, 4 of your flat washers that you've got 22 of, and the smaller Allen key of the 2. Okay, simply washer first, through the first hole, line it up, again just screw it in with your hand to start with. We'll tighten them all up at the end.